Hey, welcome to the Chammy. How are you? Probably hear my dog snoring. It's really cute, actually. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs. Brought to you by Madame Pamita and the Parlor of Wonders. Go ahead and check out her channel. There's a whole lot of spiritual information and knowledge and education if you're looking for that in regards to tarot, or maybe you are looking for something about astrology, or maybe you're looking for something to help you with your love story. You might find it there. Hey Yvette, welcome back to the Chammy. I'm just going to go ahead and put some things in the chat. And I think that's you, Jeremy, right? I'm going to email you sometime this week, maybe like tomorrow when I'm taking care of business, about some stuff. So yeah, I'm going to put some things in chat. I'm going to do a free collective spirit message, see what spirit needs us to know right now. Oh gosh, you know, Instagram, I feel the same way about Instagram. It feels like YouTube is really the only one that cares about following their terms of service sometimes. Yeah, go ahead and put your questions in, sweetheart. Go ahead, Yvette. If they'll work in the chat, see if they'll work in the chat, or you can email me, whatever's easier. It just seems like it's like Instagram, Meta sets up these, well, I don't know about TikTok because I haven't been there in a while, kind of abandoned TikTok. But it just seems like these companies make their terms of service, and it's up to you to follow them, but they don't really follow them, or... You sound like Laura. But but you know, it's like, I told Laura, you know, I felt the same way at one time. I wouldn't have the courage to do this if it wasn't for people like you, Jeremy, people like Laura, people who've been here from the beginning, the new people that come by and keep coming by. You know, and even though I am verbally and sexually assaulted every day on YouTube, just to like be here and show up, I keep showing up. And it has built my character, it's made me stronger. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't cry myself to sleep about it every night, but, you know, I just want to tell you that it's going to be so much fun for you, you know, and you won't be alone in it. You'll have people like me, you'll have people, other people that like you here on the channel too, that if you, you know, want to chat with them about it, or, you know, you need help with anything, I'm pretty sure we'll be down to answer questions, or I hope, you know, encourage you in your journey. Yeah, so keep your chin up about it. I do understand though how you feel about it. I mean, I probably would not have started my journey had it not been for my mom giving me the courage to do so, to give me the courage to step outside of my agoraphobia and try to look outside that box. I probably wouldn't be here right now with you if it wasn't for my mom. So God bless her, because it's really helped me a lot in the things that I've been going through in the last couple of years especially. So what kind of stuff is it that you feel called to talk about or do, or I mean, comedy, music, art, animals. I mean, you have so many options. There's so many options, so many fun options. I personally probably have screwed myself over again and again and gotten in the way of myself by just uploading random things about my life. It's like I don't stay on one subject, so therefore I've got, the algorithm is pretty confused already. You know what I mean? If you hear my tummy growling, it's because I am hungry and I just haven't felt like eating. Isn't that weird? But I am on a lot of antibiotics, so I will eat though. I'm going to eat some ice cream for dinner. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to make a milkshake. I'm going to make a peach and strawberry milkshake. Hell, I might make it soon and just have dinner with you guys. Okay, yeah, I get it. Like a comedic stuff. People love comedy. I love comedy. I think one of the best things about life is laughing. I like to smile. Oh, it is no means. It is no means. While I was recovering, the first couple of days, like I couldn't eat anything but a milkshake. So I ordered myself one, like through Uber Eats, and then I realized everything in it was artificial. I was like, oh no, it's like the first day of the year, and I'm trying not to put anything in my body or on my body that's like, you know, processed. Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back to the channel. I love chicken nuggets. Help me. I need help. Wendy's has some pretty good fine chili. Sounds good. Yeah, I always like a chocolate frosty too. Did you get to see that live I did where I Metal Rain had talked about the Wednesday Addams Wendy's special thing. I finally talked myself into getting one. I don't know if you remember that back during Halloween. And they're supposed to like give you a rare special spoon. They didn't give me my spoon. The nuggets like burn my face off. And look, I really like a good Thai hot curry, okay? I was kind of hoping that they'd give me like all 3 sauces to try, but all 3 sauces were the burn your face off sauce. I didn't see the Wednesday Addams show either, but they had some kind of like Addams Family special thing at Wendy's. And it was around Halloween time, I guess, or September. But anyways, I did like a review of it. It's somewhere on the channel. Of the Frosty and the nuggets and the horrible fries. Oh my God, the horrible fries. But you know what was the best part of that meal was definitely the Frosty. Save me, that was my tummy. I'm hungry. I need a True Blood. You saw the review. Like, some people are like, you're disgusting in the chat. I'm like, yeah, it tastes good. That fucking Frosty was like the best. It was amazing. I want another one. Do they still I wonder if they still have those Frosties. I'll tell you what though, I was very disappointed in the chocolate milkshake I got from McDonald's. But the strawberry one is like heaven on earth. It's all artificial. The chocolate milkshake tasted like I'm telling you, I hadn't had a milkshake in like 10 years. But as a recovering vegan, I thought it was probably going to be good for me, but no, it was that they don't have real chocolate in their milkshakes, or real strawberries in their milkshakes at, well, at least not the McDonald's here. Now this is just gonna be the happy hour / regular live for the night. It's probably gonna be more like a happy 2 hour. Cause I'm gonna wake up early in the morning because I got a lot of paperwork to take care of. I got music to work on. I got dogs to take care of, and I have a voiceover job I want to audition for, and I have to work and at some point get some dog food, and I have to talk to a couple doctors for my dad and I. It's kind of busy full day, so I figured I would just get the live started early, do one today, kind of combine them in one, and get an early night sleep because I gotta make sure my dad gets into the dentist this week and see what the next step is for my treatment once I'm fully recovered from my surgery. So Rose's daughter's still there. Well, at least she's not somewhere unsafe. At least you're all safe and alive. I know it's irritating, but it is gonna all work out in your favor, I promise. All right, I don't know if you're still there, the person who was asking me a question, Priya. Will they come back to Mohana's life? You want to know if they'll come back to Mohana's life? Are you there, Priya? Okay, I see that you're still there. Calling forth their most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What would they like to know about this person on their mind coming back into Mohana's life? Spirit says and suggests yes. You've got the 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. It's like they're hung to each other. And the 4 of Wands is the 11-11 card. So I hope that helps you. Thanks so much for the like. I appreciate it. I'm just going to put a few bits in the chat, and then I'm going to do a free collective message. One second, I'll be right back to the chat in a moment. How is Wrestle Kingdom going? Is it good? was watching some of the girls on the matches that were on last night on TNT. I'd never seen those girls fight, but man, they were pretty good. They were really good. You know, I really like a wrestling match where nobody's cheating, you know. Hey Ari, Happy New Year, sweetheart. It's good to see you. How have you been? Oh no. It's been a mess financially. What's going on, babe? You're already been taking a while to get. Hey Maria, welcome back, sweetheart, to get me onboarding. Manager always has her phone on Do Not Disturb. When I try to reach her, she was off today. Oh, pardon my French. Pardon my French salad dressing. Okay, I'm just going to catch up with chat here for a minute. Just like everybody's unreachable, yeah. Yeah, I understand. Took you 5 days to see it all. Wow. You know, it's like, oh God, I love when that happens. You're like watching something you really want to watch, and you crash out, fall asleep. You didn't get a check last week, and I was really wanting to start your second job last week too. I hate that she always has her phone on Do Not Disturb. How is she a manager and she has her phone on Do Not Disturb? Happy New Year, Maria. Oh my God. That sucks. Yep. Winter break is over. I was enjoying no school buses for a while. Okay. Might feel a bit like a hell train at work this week, Maria. but, you know, practice mindfulness, practice calming yourself down. So, and it's not so much that it's just going to come from people. It's more chaotic because of getting back into the groove of things with your job and the school and the work that you do. To be a little bit chaotic. Interesting. I split the deck and it's like, what's coming for you and David this week? There just isn't an answer. Can you clarify that? Eight of Cups. So what's coming for you guys? Well, we got the full moon here, and I feel like with this full moon and this 8 of, you know, Piglet was a very sensitive and kind character in Winnie the Pooh, so that, you know, that's just flattering. Thank you. Thank you. So 8 of Cups is about turning your back on things that don't serve you, right? So I think what's coming for you in regards to you and David, your friend David, is you guys are going to be more focused on what you need to be doing in order to focus more on what is good for you right now, for your jobs, for yourselves and your mental wealth. I think that's what's coming towards you. I don't necessarily know that you'll run into him or anything like that, but right now what's coming towards you guys is like going ahead and, you know, refocusing on yourself when you have all these things in front of you with your job, your lives, your health, going back into the school year with everything that, you know. So that's what's coming towards you and your friend David. Cunt, yeah, the hottest cunt on YouTube. What's wrong with people? Okay, so as far as your fiance and how he's feeling about you, he feels like you're really his knight in shining armor. Isn't that cute? And he really feels like you are very much his ideal intellect. So you do have the King of Swords here to clarify this Knight of Swords, letting you know that he also feels like you are someone who has helped him come up in the world, help him be a better version of himself, you know. And he also feels that you're quite sharp, probably the sharpest knife in the drawer, and he feels really good about where you guys are going. Let's see what Spirit says about you coming towards, what's coming towards you both. A little bit of cosmic fuckery, but that can also be, you know, you guys, it can also be about you guys being intimate and having a good time. So pay attention to what's going on astrally. Like, we just had the supermoon, and this is going to affect everybody for the next 3 days. So I feel like, you know, you guys are going, what's coming towards you is some intimacy this week when things start, when the hell train kind of slows down a little bit, okay? So updates on the dark side. Let's see. Let's get a little deeper into that and see what. Let's get this Power Spirit deck out. And see what it says about that, because that is a very good question. Because and this is just kind of going to be an answer about the whole schlemazel when it comes to the movements being made, the what's going on, and then we'll do the song. And illumination. It's like they're seeing the light of things. In light of the dark, there's a certain silver lining here. It's really a beautiful card. And I feel like this is more about them letting go of their past so that they can blossom into new things. You know, everybody's walking a fine line between Buddha and Bundy. And I feel like they're both feeling in their connection over there on the dark side. This is such a cool card too, because we're talking about the dark side stuff, and that the card is called Illumination. It's Illumination, card number 37. I don't know if the card number I don't know if the card number would mean anything to you, 7 + 3 or 37 in general. Direction east, color yellow. As darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. It is the time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Reflect on the new vision that has been living in the perimeter of your consciousness. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. So sorry about that, Maria. I'll start over from the beginning. As darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. I feel like this is very much about you guys going on and drifting off into sleep while thinking about how, you know, a light has been shed on both of your stories, both of your situations, privately and publicly. As darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. You know, him being there without you, or you being there without him at night when you're sleeping. You're in two separate places, right? But you have different ideas and different images of where you want to be. Like, you want to be with each other. You don't want to be in that darkness without each other. It is a time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Reflect on the new vision that has been living in the perimeter of your consciousness. Like, you know, that thing about before you go to bed at night, be thinking and feeling about having what it's like to have all that you desire. You know, instead of it's him, you know, not there with you sleeping, you know, it's him right there next to you. It's like Neville Goddard said, you know, I think I've told you this story before. Neville Goddard said that story about how he wasn't happy being married to his wife, but at the same time he was trying to, you know, do the best he could to make that relationship better, stronger, you know, but it got to the point where it's just, he ended up moving to a hotel room, and she wouldn't give him the divorce. And he was just like, well, then if she won't give me the divorce, then I'm going to stop worrying about how to manifest the divorce and start thinking more about the woman I do want to be married to, that I do want to spend the rest of my life with. So what he would do when he would go to bed at night is, so back then, couples slept in 2 different beds, kind of like I Love Lucy, the way Ricky and Lucy slept in their beds. It was just like that. So he said he would imagine her in the bed next to him. Not in the actual bed, but her in her own bed, and them in the same room, and, you know, husband and wife. And because he focused more on being aware of that than being aware of the divorce he wanted and how that was all going to work out, and driving himself crazy about that because she wouldn't give him a divorce, it turned into, one day he got a phone call from the police station. He's like, look, your wife was caught shoplifting, and you're going to have to come down here and speak for her. Because that's kind of how it was, like, from medieval times to, like, the middle of the 20th century. Like, if you didn't have you know, so he's like, okay, yeah, I'll come down there because she's never had an offense like this, and it could be my fault because I moved out, and blah, 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 blah. And so he went to court, and he spoke for her, and of course he had nothing but good things to say. You know, he completely blamed himself. And she was like, you know, and that got her off the hook, and she was like, thank you so much. I'm going to give you your divorce. So he didn't, you know, he didn't dwell in the end of things regarding her and how it was going to end and how it was going to work out and all that stuff. No, he focused more on the illumination in his mind and his heart of what he wanted with the woman he wanted to be married with, instead of the other way around. So I feel this is very much where you guys are in regards to your connection,
go back and look at the question.
Oh, the updates about the dark side, the things he's making, moving, leaving, things like that. So I'm going to just read the rest of the card. Hey, Abdul. Hey, David. You're so welcome, Maria. I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. I'm just doing a reading for Maria here real quick. So, any idea is stalking you and awaits your invitation, a place within you to begin life. The totality of your creativity comes after you have begun your work on the sacred painting of your life. It is then that the muses of inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you on to illumination. So take responsibility for your work and your life, and illumination will flow. So it's like take the time, like I said, to go be creative about what it is that you want to be feeling, and as if you have everything that you want before you go to bed at night, and keep illuminating the idea that he's already there with you, instead of, it's in 2026, less how's that going to work out, and more it's already worked itself out, and focusing on you and him, because it's like you're two hearts that beat as one. It's not like, this is pretty much set in stone. It's really not like it's going to change anytime soon in regards to your relationship with him. It only can get better from here. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could sit around and, wonder how that's going to end, but that's over now. It's over. Oh, I forgot that one question too. Let's see how he thinks and feels about the ring thing. I'm sorry I missed that question. Let me get to that. That was a card that I really wanted to, that was a question I really wanted to get to. Sorry I went on so long about that other one. Yeah, so he really makes him feel like he's taking good care of you, and you're worthy of it. You deserve it, and he really is very happy that it's you that he put that ring on, and not somebody else. And that Two of Cups. Let me get you a song, just like a channeled message from him. Here you go, sweetheart. I'm going to send this song to you. It's old school from the 80s, but I like to file some songs away deep in my subconscious, and then when I start saying something in a reading and I start thinking about how intuitively someone might be thinking or feeling, wanting to channel a message, sometimes it comes easy, sometimes the notes are already there. So the notes are already there in my head. I hope that song helps. I hope this reading has helped you. I hope it's helped resonate. Try not to worry too much about David. He'll come around. But Spirit's saying, it's time to refocus back on you and refocus back on focus back on waking up warm. Go back to a time when it felt warm to wake up. You never know how much things could change in just going to bed or going to sleep with remembering. Like when I am caregiving for someone who's sick, I try to remind them of what it was like when they were, what it felt like, to go back to that time when you were thriving and felt healthy. Yeah, and I love that song I sent to you as well. Oh my gosh, it's 11:11 here on the East Coast. Y'all make a wish. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Let me know how you're doing this weekend, getting off to work. A fresh new case of water for all the thirsty people in chat. I'm having a water. I've got a lemon lime seltzer water. Simply Truth. It's pretty good. It's not that bad. Thanks, Maria. Thank you so much. Happy 11/11, everybody. Happy 11/11. Where did my Ari go? Did she leave? I hope she comes back. Hey, Tiffany. Happy New Year, sweetheart. It's only 8:11 there. Well, 8:11 is a good number too. I love the number 8. Oh, I hope she'll come back. Yeah, like I was reading what you were writing, what you wrote, Tiffany, and it was good. And I didn't expect for there to be so much to read, but I'm really intrigued, and I look forward to definitely reading that stuff little by little before I go to bed at night. I've been looking for something to read before bed at night. Thank you. Whatever happened to Liz? Liz just holidays, friends. She's just busy, and the other couple? You mean like what, Laura and Vince? No, Liz wasn't a couple. 10:13 there. I don't know. It is the Lovers and Drifters Club. They come in and then they leave, and then sometimes they don't come back. No. I think Liz is still with, what's his face? But he also has somebody else, so I don't think that that's going to last much longer. So, but some people, they have that kind of open relationship. That they stay married because it's convenient and makes them more comfortable in life, but have their own relationships, I guess, with other people. I see a lot of that. And if that makes people happy, then cuddling more fun than reading, yeah. The one that's divorced is whenever it was Maria's divorce that I was talking about not too long ago, when it was finalized or being finalized, or maybe it was that, because I was talking about that in a reading not too long ago. Yeah, I think also Tiffany has been through that. My ex-husband thinking I jumped back over the broom to undo what we did. I don't know if you could really call it a divorce or anything, but I completely divorced myself from that. But, yeah, I mean, they all still come around. Liz still comes around. She's still a subscriber. I think she's been working on her channel, too. Laura, you know, she's been hanging around. Ari's back. Excuse me, I haven't seen her since like before Christmas, I think. Or maybe the last time I saw her it was Christmas. Oh, Rain, Tiffany's right there, sweetheart. She's in grade, Tiffany. She's right there, honey. Yeah, I had posted a song today on Instagram I had been working on, and I had told her I would share it with her, and told her like why I hadn't shared it with it, why I recorded it and then didn't release it. But now I'm kind of like, you know, go ahead and record it and release it. Okay. Yep. Thank you, honey. You know, I found some stuff yesterday that I drew, and I was so happy I found it because I want to share it. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but like, I really love to doodle. There's just something about like having watercoloring paper and one of those like thin Sharpie black pens. And I really love those watercolor pencils. Those are so much fun. So I'm just going to take a moment to go get another drinky treat, and I'll be right back. So just give me a few minutes. If anybody wants to ask any questions about love, life, dating, tarot, law of attraction, law of assumption, I'm pretty sure someone around here has an answer. Why every man you meet is afraid of his wife, including you? I don't know, maybe you shouldn't be looking for a husband. Maybe you should be looking for a single man. Oh yeah, I love those pens too, that the liquid just flows out like liquid soup. Yeah, I love them. Because y'all scary, I know, right? So, doing dishes and cleaning every day is a part of life, my dear. If you don't do your dishes and clean every day, your home will be a disgusting pigsty. So I hope that you're doing the cleaning in effort to make sure that your home is healthy and habitable. And also, you know, if they're not actually helping you by picking up after themselves, you don't like need to go feral on them. Just keep gently reminding them. And if they keep forgetting, just keep gently reminding them. That's all. Yeah. Don't do them because he wants you to do them. You were sitting here to have fun. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get myself a drink. Get yourself a drink. AFK. I'm back. I'm gonna just put the spirit box on, I think. See if spirits have anything to say to us tonight. Also, Rose's daughter is moving in. Where's she sleeping? On the floor? Under the bed? On the porch? I mean, you do like, I hope you have your own place to go to, because that would be so annoying. Someone just moving themselves in. I would be so upset. Like, there's already so many of you there. You can't do that in Tennessee. You can here. I mean, you can have up to 8 people living in a 2-bedroom. Shit, they probably don't care how many people live in a 2-bedroom here in Georgia, but Tennessee, you can't, like, no more than 3, maybe 4 people in a 2-bedroom. Hey, Junior Harris, how are you today? Welcome to the haunted house. The only haunted house on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a creepy graveyard. Yeah, 4 if it's 2 couples. Okay. Is this thing plugged in? No. Okay. Molly went to the supermarket and I never heard from her again, you guys. Should I text her? Hey, Junior Harris, nice to meet you. My name is Stormy. You okay? Okay, I texted her. She's like, I'm going to the supermarket and then I'll join the live. I haven't heard from her. And that was hours ago. So maybe she fell asleep. Let's just hope she fell asleep, because she did work today. I think she did work today. I was very tired. Oh, you posted them in Messenger? Okay. Okay, dear. I'm just going to put the live on pause for just a minute, and then I'm going to be right back. It won't take very long. Okay, I'm back. Thank you so much, Metal Rain, for your donation. I appreciate that. That's very kind and generous of you. I'm going to go and buy the dogs some dog food in the morning with that. I'm looking at your questions now. Oh, really, Ari? I didn't really realize that. Like, there's different names for different beauty types. Okay, let's see. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. In regards to his first question, put this Emperor over here because I feel like that Emperor card is kind of the energy around you and the situation. Like Spirit saying that what you need to know right now is I'm going to take care of these things for you. And you will see them showing up soon. Spirit wants to take care of these things for you. So this card just flipped over, Judgment. In regards to Ileana, I think she's going to try to call you, reach out. She's going to want to make it right. But her reaction to it will be judgmental in regards to that first question. She'll be impulsive to try to come maybe even and find you to try to fix the situation at hand. She might even bring Gemma. You got the little dog there. But I also kind of feel like because of what Asta looks like, this card here is also telling you that you very well may be seeing Alana and that dog very soon. Okay, it's like as one woman leaves, the other one comes in, and a whole new adventure starts with that. Yeah, Rose's daughter will leave. She's working on something in regards to leaving already, because it's something that it's something that she wants to do, like that home thing that you were talking about. Like she really does want to work hard for something better for herself, home-wise. All right. So yes, in the Seven of Pentacles, she will be leaving soon. Will she go home to her dad? Probably. She might get sick of the Richard and Rose dynamic pretty quick. We'll just have to see how it goes. I could be wrong about that, but that's what Spirit is suggesting. Intuitively, I'm coming from a place intuitively when I said she might get sick of that Rose and her boyfriend dynamic thing. Well, not like, you know, not like, oh, I'm sick of these people in general. Just like, you know. So, yeah, so she kind of feels like in regards to her living situation, she feels pretty down about it, Metal Rain. She feels sort of like, and she's in like a kind of a prison. And she's kind of blindfolded and doesn't really know where she's going with this. So she's trying to rest, relax on it. But she's having a hard time at looking at what she already has to be thankful for, and kind of looking at the pity party more of and within regards to maybe why she doesn't have what she wants. You know, she's just looking for that justice in her life too. So I think that when you make contact with picking up Asta, and in the way that it's going to influence Alana's view towards you is, this is somebody who I can count on. And I already feel like she feels like this too. Somebody I can count on, somebody I can find smoother waters with. It's like it will make her have an epiphany about her own life and her own joy. And I see her moving away from that old boyfriend situation. It's like she's gonna see like a lot of things for the first time. If you haven't already made her see a few things for the first time. Let's do your free yes or no question and see what the yes, no, how wing cards say about that. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Metal Rain need to know about his yes or no question about anyone coming forward soon? So, Spirit says, you got 3 no's here. No, no, no. No, no, no. But I want to focus more on what the card actually says than just the big fat no right now. Alright? So the hurricane of passion subsides. You see the true state of things, and you open your heart to many unique opportunities. You crush the coal into sparkling diamonds. Are there better accomplishments than this? In a whirlwind of events, a whirlwind of events will invite some kind of chaos. Fortunately, the illusionary nature of the situation quickly dissipates. So it's like the illusion of the nature of things, like the whirlwind, the kind of hurricane kind of subsides. It's interesting because the first element is hurricane. The second is a whirlwind, and the second card is funny because I'm a stormy. And basically the second card is saying it's replaced by an invigorating sense of hope, an inspiring sense of inviolability, and an invulnerable sense of confidence. Troubles and obstacles strengthen you at this time. But the cello of wish fulfillment plays melodically but loudly. This is in order to call forth the necessary information and resources you so promptly require. The music of fabulous happiness does lift your soul at this time. So Spirit's saying listen to music to keep you in a good state of mind. And since music is the cinema of the soul, okay, expect miracles to happen everywhere. So while you're getting this big fat no, 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 redirect your eyes back on yourself, refocus on yourself, because that desire of wanting that person to come forward is just around the corner. Okay, it might not be showing up right now, but let's just see what the how and when cards say. How and when, Spirit, does Metal Rain need to know about when this manifestation of his will show up? When this person will come forward. It's okay. Oh, there's Molly. Thank goodness she's alive. She was playing Xbox. Okay. She's all right. Spirit, I'm calling forth metal rains, most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does he need to know about when or how this person in his mind tonight might come forward and reveal their feelings for him? This is a time for future reflection. You feel the magnetic attraction of certain people and incidents after 3 to 6 months. It enables you to take thoughtful steps towards addressing unresolved issues. Still, you don't know who to trust, and the person you trust the least resides in the mirror. Are you having issues building trust in trusting the process? Do you ever find yourself getting lost in any kind of fear loops in regards to trusting the universe? I think I do. I know I asked this question before too, and I get big fat nose. So don't feel down about it. But I know when I start to waver in my faith in regards to feeling like what I'd like to see show up might not show up, or if I start to feel like maybe I am not good enough, or I start to feel, down about, you see what I'm saying? Like, so the question was about someone coming forward soon to reveal a crush or reveal their feelings for you. Where did the card go? It's just about now. This is about now. But you shall see something unfold, within the next 5 to 6 months, is what the card said. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait 5 or 6 months to start seeing it show up. Time can really put a damper on people getting in the way of themselves. And this is why I stopped asking questions like that, because I wanted to stay and have been wanting to stay in the idea of that desire already being mine. So I start to get more into the idea of what life is like with having, it's just like when you manifest Maria or Ari to come to the chat and hang out. It's going to happen. It's going to happen because you're aware of them showing up, and you don't waver in your faith regarding, because intuitively. Sometimes I think we can get kind of knocked off of our, our love story path, waiting for it to show up to us when it's really right there in front of us. All we have to do is ask, believe, receive, trust the process. Find that medium where being mindful towards ourselves and our hearts and minds and bodies. It's just like your actions and reflections are going towards your feelings and emotions is what's going to reflect back. So if you are doubting that there is somebody, if you're doubting that there isn't a person out there for you, there very well may not be. And that's just you getting in the way of yourself, wavering in your thoughts and feelings of doubt. And doubt is the biggest, think it's like the biggest killer of dreams. Thanks, we're the backpackers. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the channel. Theory, Ari, and Fiona are the same people. They don't even live in the same area, but that's but you know, maybe they are cut from the same stone regarding their soul energy, you know? They might have that same, they might, you know, even had some kind of connection in a past life, and they could be twin flames as friends and not even realize it. And maybe that's why you see that happening, because you know, you can have a twin flame that's not a person that, you know, you're gonna be a boyfriend or a girlfriend with. No, right? So it's not that the cards are saying there is no one, no, there's no such person. It's just there's no one that's ready to come forward right now. And but that doesn't mean that it's not just right in front of you. It's like, it's, you know, manifesting is not like losing weight. You have to wait to make it, you know, to see results. 5 to 7 days to start seeing results, maybe, you know. And it's instant, but I think that we can get kind of confused sometimes, because it's difficult for us to leave something, not leave something behind, but leave it alone. Like, let it just work itself out. Be patient. Do what you think you have to do to get what you want. Like, what's it going to take? Can you hear Ruby? What are you getting aggressive about? Huh? Are you getting aggressive because Gypsy just walked by you and looked at the cookies? Now that you're awake, or is it just because Rooney's right there next to you and woke you up because he moved? Hello, Miss Sleep Aggression Furry. Yes, it's Ruby, and she's like, just woke up. She's got a bit of sleep aggression. Hi, precious. Hi, bubbies. Bubby Wubby was a Ruby Doo. Hey, Frankendad.
Did you eat?
No, I haven't eaten.
Do we make you an avocado sandwich with this?
No, I can't eat a sandwich, Daddy.
I can make it for you.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna make a milkshake because it doesn't hurt to eat a milkshake.
I'll make it for myself now.
Okay, sweetheart.
You want half an avocado?
Sure, I'll eat an avocado.
You want to come here to get it?
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you finally cut her off. Hey, baby. I guess you went on the lap too. No? Okay, you're gonna run away? Okay, that's fine. I can have Ruby all to myself. Oh, what was the nail in the coffin for him? I'll let him tell you. I'll tell you what the nail in the coffin was for me. Her disrespecting his car on day 1. Ruby, I need to, get you a little more comfortable in your arms. There we go. Is that comfortable? Okay. Oh yeah, I like to eat eggplants. I like to eat eggplants fried or raw. I like to eat artichoke raw as well, or fried, or, you know, they also have those canned ones that are pretty good in salads. Like the hearts, the artichoke hearts are really good. Yeah, I like eggplants. I like them. And the smaller the eggplant, the better, because it's not going to have as many seeds as the bigger ones. So it'll be more like eggplant meat. That sounds so rude, but also eggplants, if you sex them correctly, they also will taste better and have less seeds. Just look on Google how to tell if an eggplant is a female or a male. The female have more seeds, the male have less seeds. You want the ones that have less seeds. So if you can't tell if an eggplant's a female or a male when you're at the supermarket, just get the smallest one, and it's going to have the least seeds in it, and be like a nice tasty one. Oh, except for the spinach artichoke dip. So when you eat an artichoke raw, make sure that you don't eat the edge, that you're picking it off of the thing. And here, let me put Ruby down. I don't think she wants to be in my lap. I think she wants to go. Yeah, fart over there. She's kind of had a little bit of an upset stomach, but so like, let's just say this is an artichoke right here. This is an easier deck to pretend it's an artichoke. So you peel off the leaf, right? So you have that outer leaf part. You don't want to eat that. That's gross. Okay. You want to eat from the root, and like you want to eat from that stem part and that, but you want to leave that outside. Just Google how to eat an artichoke, a raw artichoke too. They're pretty good. I mean, everyone has a different palate. Like Molly has this thing about asparagus. I have this thing about artichoke. Her friend Haus that she goes to see in the Carolinas, the guy that she likes, he makes a special raven balm. But his base is lanolin. She loves it. She loves the smell of it. I love the smell of it too, but me personally, my genetics, there's the lanolin, I can smell the farm animal, like its hormones and its sweat in the lanolin, and it grosses me out, but she can't smell it because of her genetics. So it could also be that you might try certain fruits or vegetables that I like that you might like because it's a genetic thing, not really because the fruit or the vegetable's bad or gross in general. In last night's reading, she didn't know you had blocked her yet. But when she does find out, she's gonna yeah. Like I said, she might try to come to your house and knock on your door. So I'm hoping that her friend Haus can actually make me more of a make me a plant-based raven balm. Because I cannot stand the smell of plant. Like, it just smells like dirty goats. Like, it smells like it has a tinge of dirty goat. Like, imagine that wonderful, amazing Christmas smell. Christmas tree with cinnamon and clove and honey and orange and spices with the underlining smell of dirty farm animal. And it doesn't matter if like the lanolin's clean, sanitized, processed, sanitary to use in the product. I can still smell through all that cleanliness. But it's my genetics. I also prefer sheep milk or goat milk to cow milk, which is also a genetic thing, supposedly. LOL. Ari. Yeah, Christmas tree smell is nostalgic. And that's what I love about her friend's raven balm, but I just It works very well for pain and suffering. I promise that, but it's gotta have that land. I gotta get it without that lanolin in it. I've been thinking about maybe just making my own, but at the end of the day, it just might be cheaper to ask him to make me a plant-based one. Oh, how will her reaction be? Let's ask. I'm curious myself how the reaction will be. In a minute, I'm gonna go get my milkshake, and I'm gonna turn on the Spiritbox. Actually, I'll turn it on in a minute before I go make my milkshake. She's gonna be looking back at the past and at what she lost. She will be a little bit jealous too. She'll feel a little bit jealous of Alana. That's the that is the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Yeah. Is this thing gonna work?
Maximum volume.
That was insane. Hope she won't do a spell on Alana. Honey, she couldn't do a spell on herself if she tried. Okay? Don't worry about that. That scared me too. It scared me too. Hey Janice, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna go make a milkshake for dinner real quick, and we're gonna hang out with the Spiritbox. I'm also doing live tarot card readings and grief counseling sessions. Every reading and grief counseling session is $1 per minute. Just check out the description, the pinned comments. If you have a question about love, life, dating, tarot cards, magic, the Spiritbox, ghosts, whatever, I'm pretty sure someone around here has an answer. Did I just say what? Right? I think I've heard jokes about chicken butts, but never chicken wee-wees.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ on a crutch. Sorry. Yay, it's dinner time. Also brought ice cream for the dogs. So anything weird on the spirit box while it was A-okay? I'm gonna catch up here with chat. Chickens die after doing the deed. I thought it was male salmons that died after doing the deed. The word persnickety? I think the word persnickety is a Midwestern word. Persnickety is like, I haven't heard that word in a long time. Stop it. Thanks for the avocado, Dad.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna have the avocado and this ice cream milkshake thing for dinner.
I wish you didn't buy one.
Why? It's just milk and fruit.
Okay.
At least it's not fake ice cream from some synthetic lab in China.
Good night for tonight.
I know you want my ice cream, but I got you some of your own ice cream, okay? Don't start crying. You've got ice cream coming. But see, it's right here. It has to melt, honey. It has to melt. Or you'll get brain frost. And that won't feel very good. I promise. Did you get to see your mom at all for the New Year or for Christmas, Ari? Are there any spirits with us now, and how many are with us? Did it say like 18? Man, this is the best dinner ever. $14, yes, 14. Okay, I'm glad you got to see your mom. Awesome. Spirit, don't tell him my real age. I'm kidding. Are you having a party? Well, if you want some ice cream, Spirit, it's here. Hey, Adam, welcome to the Chammy. Well, it's actually, I'm eating a milkshake in a teacup because my roommate used my milkshake glass for his own milkshake. I'm essentially having dinner with you, Ari. Because I can only eat like soft foods and cool foods and foods that are room temperature or lukewarm. I had some nuggets earlier. Dad just gave me an avocado. And I'm gonna have some ice cream. And I'm probably gonna peace out here soon and go to bed. No, not anymore. I'm getting better now. Yep, we're all moving to California. And we're gonna live on Carbon Beach. This is Bluebell's strawberry and peach homemade vanilla. So I mixed their strawberry and their peach homemade vanilla with a little bit of like creamy almond milk, and then I put some whipped cream on top. It's really good. Yeah, you're right. Chicken nuggets are for life. But I'm never eating McDonald's chicken nuggets ever, ever again. Thanks, kebabs. This is my dolly from Bali. Her name is Makalili. Oh, she was a Christmas gift for my parents when I was a little girl. Well, I found like some beak or bone or something in my chicken McNugget last week. Had I not been eating gracefully, like a bird, I probably would have damaged the surgery I had and had to go back to the ER, the hospital or something. So, I just looked at Google and asked Google, like, what are the chicken nuggets that people prefer, like, at the grocery market? And I found out about these chicken nuggets called Just Bare chicken nuggets. So I've been living off of those all week. And, they're really good. In fact, if I can remember they kind of taste like a cross between, I guess they kind of do taste like Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I would have to say they taste like Chick-fil-A's chicken nuggets. They're considered California a rogue state. Well, I want to move back to the rogue state. I always hated Wendy's French fries, but I always loved their chili. And the only hamburger I like there, I like a Dave's double with mustard and onion only, please. I've gone to Wendy's twice in the last 2 seasons, right? So I went and got that Wednesday Addams meal, and then I went to go get a burger. I told them, thanking onions and mustard only. They gave me cheese and mustard. I was like mortified, but I ate it anyways. Oh yeah, I love making snickerdoodles. I haven't had the snickerdoodle frosty yet. I'll have to try it. Yeah, they made the burger wrong. I was really bummed out. It's just how I like my burger. Mustard and onion only. I know that's like really boring, but I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I like to put fruits and vegetables on it, but like we're taking orders. That I don't know if you. I'm pretty sure you've seen that native like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, underarm deodorant. I really like their. I really like Native's. What is it? Is it like vanilla and coconut? Maybe it's just their vanilla underarm deodorant. It smells like snickerdoodles to me. I don't know why. It smells like cookies. And I would definitely prefer underarm deodorant that smells like cookies compared to some of the underarm deodorant on the shelf. Don't worry, you're gonna get your ice cream, I promise. All three of you. What planet have I gone to? And now Wendy's is the like the je ne sais quoi Frosties. Oh gosh, I know. I'm gonna give you your ice cream in a minute, baby. It's gotta melt so you don't get brain frost. She's like, brain frost is fun. That's what she's saying. It's almost there. Yeah, she knows that's her ice cream. Well, what I loved so much about that Wednesday Addams Frosty is it was like chocolate and cherries. That's what it tasted like to me. It tasted so good. They probably don't have it, do they? I don't have it anymore. Yeah, that is pretty cool how creative they get with the Frosties. Oh, I got a Frosty like not too long ago because I have that little card where like if you go to Wendy's they'll give you a free Frosty. Oh my god, and I was so worried because my dog got into it. But she's okay because obviously it says that the chocolate Frosty doesn't have a lot of chocolate in it, so it's probably why my dog didn't get sick after eating some of it. So it's gone now. So I don't have it anymore. Yeah, it was a pretty good, okay, alright, I'll get you your ice cream. Hold on, I'll be right back. You want your ice cream, baby? Hold on. You can't just, you gotta actually eat your own ice cream, not everybody else's and yours too. Just stop. You want some ice cream? Come here. No, you can't eat her ice cream. Quit trying to eat everybody's ice cream when you got your own. Alright, here you go. Little monkey. Everybody wants to watch you eat ice cream, not watch you eat yours and everyone else's. Got some on your nose. You got some on your nose. You got brain frost yet? You got brain frost yet? Yeah, take a break. Take a little break, monkey. I was so happy to find out that they actually had like dog safe ice cream at the supermarket you could buy specifically for dogs. It's really a pleasure to see how happy it makes them to eat ice cream. Be careful now. You're really enjoying that, aren't you? If this was anything else, she'd be having it down in 30 seconds. What flavor is this? Oh, it's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. Oh, your phone died. Welcome back, Ari. It's okay. Mommy. Well, Mommy needs a new pair of shoes, so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chat, all readings start at $5. Corn-fed cobalts. Was that a good ice cream? Do you enjoy that, Bubby? Such a cutie pie. Okay, you got it all? You got all that ice cream? Hey, there's just a little bit more. You want it? Okay, alright, I think that's enough. I think you've eaten it all. It's good stuff, huh? Okay, you probably need to be burped, huh? It's good. Are you gonna try to go get everybody else's now, or they've all eaten their own ice cream? Sorry. You're very right about that, but you know what? I think there's also some women though that are also like that. I don't think it's gender specific because I've seen it. I've seen it in women like doing that to other women too. I even had a guy call you mommy before, and he was only like 2 years. Oh God. Worms. R equals mommy. Well, there's mommy, and then there's mommy, like M-A-M-I. Yeah, I understand. I really do. Oh, I can't believe I've been here almost 2 hours. Let me check the iPad and see how much time I've got on this. So I'm at about 15%. What time is it? 12:30? I should probably go to bed too. You call a guy daddy though? See, I won't. That's not for me. And I just don't know why. Like, I will not call, I won't call a guy daddy. There's, only one daddy for me, and that's my father. And if other women want to call their guy daddy, that's fine. If that's what they're into, that's fine. Excuse me. Or if they want to call my daddy daddy, that's fine. I don't care. But it's just not for me. Yeah, I should probably take my amoxicillin. Okay, so if you want to see my feet, just Google a Greek statue and look at its feet. Then you've pretty much seen all Greek women's feet. Or Greek people's feet. No picking on each other over ice cream. Stop that. Gypsy's trying to go over there and ninja everybody's ice cream. I miss my mouth a little. Well, yeah, to each their own, I think. To each their own. I think I'll only have, how much more amoxicillin can I take? Oh yay, I only have one to take in the morning. Thank God it's over. Amoxicillin, like, I'm allergic to penicillin, but I can handle like sister antibiotics that are derived from penicillin. But still, like, amoxicillin makes my skin incredibly sensitive, like overly sensitive. I don't want to be called mommy. I don't either. Excuse me. I want to be called by my name. That's what I want to be called, by my name. You prefer being the submissive one? Yeah, I don't really see myself knowing that one yet. Yeah, we know you're messing with us. It's all good. So I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective message because I think it's just time to go maybe go night-night. Hey, Meryl. How are you, sweetheart? It's so good to see you. Hold on, give me 1 second. I need to put the tea kettle on. Welcome back, Meryl. Welcome back. It's just Ari and Jeremy and I. I'm not sure where Metal Rain went. I bet he. I wonder if he fell asleep. Love you too. Have a wonderful night and be safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And come back and make me laugh again. Have a good day, okay? Be good to yourself with your thoughts. If anybody wants to get a paid reading, the time would be now, my darlings. As this Prince's Summer, Spring, Winter, Fall is going to go 9-9. Well, I don't know that I'm going to go 9-9, but I might look for some dark anime to watch on YouTube and fall asleep to. But I might also make a cup of tea and hang out a little bit more with you guys, or I want to read. Tiffany sent me some really cool stuff to read that she wrote. I started reading it earlier, but I had to start the live, so I had to put the reading down, so I might read some of that and fall asleep. Mr. Black Eyes. Let's see. Where are we at with everything? Jesus Dog 777, that's a pretty cool name. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most strongest and collective, our most strongest and trusted spirit guides as a collective. If there's any spirits with us right now in the spirit box, I have a message for anyone who might be here and chat with us right now. Please let me know. Please let me know what your name is, what your message is for us tonight. This message, this collective message, is for anyone and everyone who maybe might be here with us now, might watch the replay, removing your messages. Why do I keep feeling something like touching my face? It is so creepy. Stop touching me. Thank you. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. I don't know why it removes people's messages, just so you know, like it's just like a haunted thing. I don't know why it does that. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do we need to know right now? What kind of message do you have? So I pulled the unknown card. It's been a while since I've gotten the unknown card. It is quite beautiful card. Quite a beautiful card here. And I even have like my little pyramid with me tonight. So Oregon pyramid we made here at the house. So this is card number 1. It's the color green. And it doesn't have a direction. It doesn't have anything other than the self is the direction for this particular. We are all pilgrims on the path of the unknown. We sit in awe and wonder at the architecture of power. Ripen the receptive void within you, like a womb accepting a seed. Open yourself to the unknowable, to what an unfamiliar is to you, so that the energy of what you need in order to be whole can flow into you. When you think of yourself as an entity separate from power, you will distrust the current and the power will defeat you. Identify the form of power that you want, what you want to accomplish, build, create, or be, and become that, so that there is no separating you from the power. So we are all pilgrims on the path to the unknown. That really just resonates deeply. We sit in an awe of wonder at the architecture of power. Ripen the receptive void within you, like a womb accepting a seed. Open yourself to the unknowable, to what is unfamiliar to you, so that the energy of what you need in order to be whole can flow into you. When you think of yourself as an entity, separate from power, you will distrust the current. So when you think of yourself as an entity separate from power, you will, obstruct the current, and the power will defeat you. That's very interesting. So identify the form of power that you want, what you want to accomplish, build, create, what you want to be, and become that, so that there's no separating you from the power. So yeah, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you want to start a new relationship. Maybe you want to start a new business. Maybe you want to start a new dream, or maybe you want to pick up old dreams that you have in regards to, you know, the desires that you have and want that are unknown to you, that aren't unknown to the self. They're known to the self, but they're like unknown because maybe this card's also about, you know, working on your intuition, your inner compass, and focusing on those kind of things that, well, someone I truly believed was my friend tried to kill me. Someone I truly believed who was my friend also killed my mother. How come? Probably because they were a sociopath, or they were, something was not quite right with their response as being a friend or a good person, or maybe they didn't know how to be a friend. Did that ever maybe occur to you, Mr. Black? So question is, the spirits on the spirit box, is it real? Yeah, it's a real spirit box. It's not an app on the phone. It's a real spirit box that I built. I do have a Tesla spirit box I messed around with, but I've never brought it on the channel because it's like all it does is pick up thunderstorms. I've never been able to solely focus in on it and have it actually say something to me, which is quite annoying, to be quite honest. Because I spent a lot of time putting the project together. Okay, that's kind of creepy. So the little plate that I just put the other dog's ice cream on, that you guys didn't get to see them eat their ice cream, it just like moved by itself. That's so weird. Now the other dogs are licking it, but I don't know, maybe she moved it, but I swear to God, I just saw it move by itself. But yeah, so that's your answer, Mr. Black. I'm sorry that has happened to you, but, you know, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. You'll meet new people who genuinely care about you. So, to be honest, is it dangerous to bring something with you, like something evil, like a spirit that always follows you? What makes them, you know, bad? Okay, let me see if I can understand what you're saying, because, so to be honest, is it dangerous to bring something with you, like something evil, like a spirit that always follows you? What makes them, you know, bad? Well, you know, if you believe it's bad, then it's bad. If you believe it's evil, then it's evil. Is it bad to have something following you around? Only if it feels bad. But once again, you're aware of it being bad, so your thoughts create. It's not just random here. It's not just Random House Publishing, okay? I left that person with trust. They had my car and wallet, and that was the last time I ever saw them. How does that make them make sense? I just thought I explained myself, Mr. Black. I'm done talking about your friend, okay? I gave you an answer and that's it. And if it doesn't make sense to you, I'm sorry. I apologize and I'm fantastic. You mean by bad spirits, like something that it is, like, they're just bad people, okay? Mr. Black, you have to understand that, alright? Some people are just flat-brained. So you mean by bad spirits, like something that is bad to have some entity or spirits to follow you home? Well, once again, this is just a limiting belief in circumstance to me, Canyon, okay? So if you believe that something like that can follow you home, then it's going to follow you home. If you don't believe that you have the power over these entities, then you don't have the power over these entities. But let me tell you, okay, you are the person driving the wheel of your life. Everything in the room that you're sitting there is there because of a thought. If it wasn't, you'd be flat-brained or brain dead. Okay? I can't make sense because I'm a liar. I haven't lied about anything. I don't really know what you're talking about. I've absolutely made sense to you. I've told you in perfect sense. I think you're just here to not be a genuine part of the community. It's that reason right there, because you're the sociopath. You don't want to come here and find any kind of help. And I can't have compassion for you, Mr. Black, if you want to come here and act as if you have a problem when you don't have a problem, and you're just trying to prove something that's not true about you. See, it's reflecting back to you this way because you know that you're the liar. So have a good time getting banned or blocked or reported. So just stop harassing me right now, because now that you have been reported, Google has your IP address, and they're going to see that you're not a genuine part of the YouTube community. So keep acting like this on YouTube. Eventually, they're going to completely ban your IP addresses, and they'll see right through those VPNs. It won't matter if you have a VPN or not. I think I made perfect sense to him. If you're trusting someone and they've left with your wallet and your car and you never saw them again and you didn't file a police report, how can that not make sense to you? You obviously are just as flat-brained as the people you've made friends with, Mr. Black. And I hope that you realize that you are the beautiful creator of your reality. Quit lying to yourself about that truth. Yeah, the past isn't coming back, Canyon. Alright, well, I'm going to say goodnight here. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Worms, thanks for coming to hang out. Canyon, thanks for coming to hang out. Ari, thank you so much for coming to hang out in Metal Rain. Meryl, it was great to see you. Thank you so much for coming to hang out, everybody. Happy New Year. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. And stay up to date with me. Music is sacred, and no prison will hold this movement down.